Welcome to the Nyancast. I'm Jim,
And I'm Sam.
and today we watched a show with a bunny girl in it.
Close enough.
Today we watched Flip Flappers. Well,
Yeah.
I've seen the whole thing. I showed Sam 2 episodes. One of
2
them
and 3.
Yeah, episodes 2 and 3. So if you're not familiar with our format, we are the Nyancast podcast where we talk about JoJo most of the time, but
It's fine.
our actual plot.
Don't most podcasts?
Everything's a JoJo reference.
Yeah.
But most of the time, we talk about cat girls and monster girls and creepy anime things
And
that we are baffled by.
And everything in between.
Yes, cat girls, monster girls, and everything in between.
Just wait for that Evangelion, for that alien ray cat girl thing that Disney confirmed.
Yeah, I'm going to Disney soon.
Has Disney ever said anything wrong?
Disney's never been wrong. Walt Disney himself has only told truths.
He's never been a racist.
No, not at all. So yes, today I showed Sam Flip Flappers, specifically the episodes. What's it called?
2 and 3.
Pure something.
The
All
one,
episodes have
the one we got the bunny and the one that's Mad Max.
Yeah, pretty much. And
That's all you need to know.
one thing I really like about this show is like the cool art styles that it goes through.
It's visually appealing, but I really like the third episode more than I did the second one.
Yeah, that's why I skipped the first episode, because I had a feeling that you wouldn't care for it as much. It's a show that I really liked at first. I have problems with the ending.
You can rant about that later.
Yeah, but
we'll give you a spoiler
yeah,
section
we'll do a
so
spoiler
you're,
warning.
so you're free to like rant to your like to
my
your-
heart's content.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just find the show really appealing visually. I like the character models a lot.
Yeah, it did a JoJo like colors changing a lot thing, doing that in the animated version.
Sometimes the animation style even changes too, which is neat.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit, especially like the bunny world when like it was kind of like a lot. It reminded me of like No Game No Life, kind of like that.
Yeah.
The color scheme.
I know what you're talking about.
So.
Yeah, so basically the plot of the show is there's 2 girls and they're in love. And one girl denies it at first, but the other girl's like...
Paprika and Coquina. Or Coconut and Paprika.
Paprika.
Coquina.
It's Papika and Coconut.
Coconut.
Papika's the red flavor and Coconut's the blue flavor.
I don't care. Paprika was kind of annoying, but like I liked her better in the third episode than in the second episode.
Yes. Papika was kind of the main character in that episode.
So.
I just like their models a lot. Their character designs are really good. The creepy level of fan service. They're supposed to be pretty young, and there's a lot of fan service you see, and it creeps me out.
Well, especially that third episode with like the fountain.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
That was weird.
Yeah, that part was crazy.
I like the monster they fought in like the third episode. Second episode, I'm not gonna talk about this. I don't like the second episode that nearly as much.
But that's the one we have to talk about.
I know. I mean, it was kind of just a lot of talking about like I don't like you kind of thing, and then she went to the bunny world because the bunny ran away, and
yeah, it got sucked up by a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
And then later on,
the bunny's a man.
She gets sucked up. Yeah, the bunny is a man, but she gets sucked up in a vacuum cleaner too.
I mean, there wasn't much to that episode.
Well, the reason we have to talk about it though, because it's like the most tangential to our podcast.
But the third episode is so much better.
I know. I'll briefly go into it. Yeah. So the only reason why I even brought up the show is because the Cocona and Papika both grow a bunny tail and bunny ears.
Okay, yeah.
In the one episode, because they kind of go like they. I guess the whole point. Cats. Yeah, I guess the point is that they like become. I did promise you cats. I lied. I guess they kind of become like the bunny. Like they take the role of the bunny and like the vacuum cleaner, and they're really small.
Dust bunnies.
Oh, you broke the code. You did it.
There's also lava in.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about her bunny. Yukukskul.
I didn't even I'm gonna try to pronounce the name.
Yeah, the name. I don't know if that's like some weird reference to like an elder god or something, but it's this cute little green blob that has a face. I like the bunny.
I'm pretty sure it's afraid of Paprika because he kind of like hides every time she comes by. But
yeah, Papika.
Papika. I call her Paprika, man.
Paprikas are a good anime though.
Paprika is the Blue's Clues character.
Oh yeah, there was a Paprika.
The child of salt and pepper is Paprika.
I just had like waves of nostalgia for like Blue's Clues expanded lore. It was pretty mind blowing when they added paprika, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this new spice?"
So when I combine salt and pepper, they make paprika. Wow.
That's totally how it works.
That's how it works. That's how spices are born.
Everything is just mixed with something else. It's like that old Flash game where you just mix elements to make everything. It's a deep cut. So,
deep. Speaking of deep,
there's
some hardcore deep lesbian undertones.
Yeah, there really is. They really, like, So the whole thing with like they grow bunny teeth and they want to keep gnawing on things.
Yeah.
And it's like very clearly, they want to gnaw on hard. It's very sexual the way they like animate their mouth and lips fighting things.
There's like millions of blushing, and like millions of like names being called.
Yeah.
Just a lot of like the second episode, just a lot of repeating these like names like at each other.
Most of the show is just the two main characters yelling at each other. Papika, coconut.
Poppycock and coconut.
Coconut. I have an idea. I think I've shared this idea. I want to do like a cooking show, an anime themed cooking show.
Oh god.
Oh, this is gonna happen. You're gonna film it.
I'm not.
So what I want to do.
The tripods are for.
What I want to. No, I need exciting camera angles. I want to make food based on characters' names. So the only show that I can really think of applying to this is Flip Flappers, because I would make food with just coconuts and paprika, and then maybe like yams for Yayaka.
Or you just don't.
I really want. I've had this idea for a while, and I want to do it.
You get yourself a tripod and set it up.
This will be like the one video that we post on the Nyancast.
No.
Just me. If you want me to do the coconut paprika Flip Flappers cooking show,
don't encourage him.
Please comment and I'll do it gladly.
Either just do a Let's Play channel and just put like the shitty cat girl visual novels in the sit room play.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do that eventually.
Nekopara and like the slime metal.
Wait, what?
Cat girl. There's like a metallic slime cat girl visual novel game on Steam.
Oh my god, we're gonna get this?
I don't want this game on my Steam account. Out of 200 games,
send it to me, boy.
You want? I'm not gonna buy it for you. You gotta buy Nekopara. You gotta buy Nekopara and the $10 song for the theme song.
Yeah, the DLC for Nekopara. Okay.
It's $10 for the song though. Everyone wants the song.
It's a really good song.
It's a good song.
That song's okay.
And can we just talk about the third episode now?
Yeah, I was gonna let you. So yeah, wait. I just want to wrap up. So yeah. The bunny rabbit becomes a big buff man, and he's really hot for the main character.
So bunny girls, are they cute?
No, we'll do it at the end.
Oh.
We'll do the second episode first, or the third episode.
Third episode was like 20 times better. She's like in the desert. It's like finds this town of weird creatures. I can't really describe them. Just look like Jawas, kind of.
Yeah, they kind of do look like Jawas.
Yeah. So she gets like she's like chained up and everything, or like locked up or whatever. But like.
Wait, who's she?
Paprika.
Paprika, yes.
I'm not gonna call her her names.
Yeah, she's
locked up. She wakes up saved by one of those Jawas, and basically she lost every one of her crew, and these like Cyclops like henchmen goon looking motherfuckers, like Mad Max kind of like airships kind of thing.
They look so much like Trigger characters. It's crazy.
They blush and everying, and then
they're so great.
So they storm the village, start fucking up the place, and then Paprika fights them, and Poppycock has to fight the leader, who is a coconut in a mask.
It is coconut in a mask.
Yeah. And then they have a really fucking awesome fight scene like after that. It's like really amazing.
It is so rad. The posing, like Coconut's like battle posing, is so fucking cool looking.
Also, I love Paprika's costume. It's like top notch.
Yeah, it looks like a Wastelander sort of.
So good. But then a really awesome fight, like Dragon Ball kind of fight. It's really a lot of Dragon Ball Z.
It really did. It just turned. It turned into Dragon Ball, and then it turned into Sailor Moon shortly after.
Yeah, it jumped from like one shonen to one other kind of shonen in like half a second.
Well, Sailor Moon's a shoujo.
I don't give a shit. It's shit. I had to grow up with my sister watching that shit all the time, and I had to like the dub, like horrific dub in my ear.
The American dub probably lowers it to like.
Every episode is like. You always have to stick close to your friends. That is the real lesson of Sailor Moon.
Sabrina learned that she has to befriend all.
Also, like Sailor Moon's voice is like one of the worst like female voices I've ever heard in any dub.
Sailor Moon herself is a terrible character. She's so awful.
Every other Sailor Scout's a better girl.
Yeah.
That's why anyone who's your favorite girl from Sailor Moon, guy or girl, they'll not say Sailor Moon.
Tuxedo Mask, baby.
Tuxedo Mask is great, and Sailor Mars.
I don't fucking. No, I saw like 2 episodes of Sailor Moon growing up.
You need to pick one. You need to pick one Sailor Scout.
I like the lesbians.
Sailor Uranus and Neptune. Neptune's great.
The lesbians that became cousins in the dub.
They became cousins in the show because they can't have lesbians in there.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's fine. It's fine.
Have you ever seen like the edits what they did for the 4 kids were like Sabrina, or what's her name? Her name's like Unagi in the Japanese one, but she's like in the bathtub, and her boobs are really big. But in the 4 kids one, they like put bubbles all over. It's like so.
Or I've started I watched a lot of 4 kid like edits. They're so good. Like Tokyo Mew Mew we talked about, like that was fucking great.
Tokyo Mew Mew was
Zoe
hilarious. The
theme song was like
localization amazing. Is so bad.
Zoe, I believe she did name like the Zoe and everything. Like the One Piece dub, like is so fucking hilarious. Like what they do, like
dreaming, don't give it up.
The theme song's amazing though, but like
it is, but there's a cringe to it. There's like
it is, but it's like amazing though at the same time. But like Sanji, like, hey Luffy, I'm gonna eat some lollipops here. It's like not the voice you should have for Sanji, like at all. And he's like, so he's always smoking, but he's giving this lollipop now into the dark.
Yeah, I mean,
so when he holds a cigarette like this, like out there, when he's talking, he's like, it's a lollipop instead. It looks really weird. He's holding a lollipop like a cigarette. It's like amazing. And then like
smoke the weed like a cigarette.
Anytime like they have to do backstory of like a character dying, they have to like edit it to say like they're just locked in prison.
It's so stupid.
And also all the guns are replaced with like cork guns. Like they have
You told me about this
before. I know,
before.
I did, but it's hilarious.
So
like,
bad.
Why even try? Why even do One Piece?
Exactly. What's the point? Like, how little of an audience do they expect? Like, children that don't know what guns are? Like
Dragon Ball Z, you can you can edit out, like, you know, the actual, like, brutal, like, death scenes. Like, the whole, the chest thing, you can just edit that. And, like, most deaths in Dragon Ball Z are vaporizing.
And, like, I remember a little bit of blood. Like, they airbrushed some blood out, but
it was like mouth blood.
Yeah.
It was like either mouth blood or like in scratches, you know, so like we just put on. It's fine, but like, you know, like I wonder how they got away with Frieza, like when he got like completely like cut in half.
I think
and,
they
like,
just show it.
Arm cut off.
I don't know. It's been so long.
And remember his tail got cut off too. Were they able to?
Yeah, I think because his tail got cut off like 2 times.
Or unless they just like instead of the red, just have it blacked out.
Yeah, sometimes they like change it to like purple, or I think Frieza's blood might be purple. Whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of purple though, the hair when they transformation, their hair changes color like Super Saiyan. Like the one girl goes like purple, the other one goes like blue.
Yeah, they like switch
like
colors.
Purple, pink.
Yeah, so like Coconut gets like red hair, and then Papika gets blue
really
hair.
long transformation sequences.
It's beautifully animated.
They have to fight this. The girl put the mask on her on Coconut, and they're fighting her, and she's like
the ultimate
crazy design. Like she's reminds me of like really dark stocking from Pain Stocking.
Yeah, the hair looks just like her hair with the bangs.
So,
but her skin is like pitch black, and she has really cocool eyes. She's so cool looking. I love.
She has really cool. I was surprised she wasn't like brought back more, but
she gets killed. She turns into a really rad monster, and they just murder her.
You mean the other characters? The KKK comes in and like kills her.
Yes, the KKK, who are characters in the show.
Yeah, but like other than that, like the Magical Girls, like I'm not a fan of Magical Girl genre other than Madoka, but like I don't know, they looked. The time were okay. They're more like fairies related to the changes.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they have like a wing thing going on. I think their designs are top tier, even as like their transformation. It looks fucking great. I like that their legs are like darkened. It's weird. There's a lot. They're very busy designs, but I like it. And then as they like power up, they get like these humongous weapons. And they
love
keep
the guns.
Growing bigger and bigger.
Their ultimate, like the one where we got giant cannon, the other girl like had the giant ammo for it.
Yeah.
And put it in. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was fine. I liked that. That third episode was really fun. Like, it was just that all the time. Like, just, like, weird action. Like,
this is the kind of show that I think... I mean, it's a short show, and I watched it all and liked it. The ending starts to taper out.
What did people think about it there? Did you keep up with, like, what people were saying? Like,
yeah,
opinions on it?
I did. It's kind of interesting, because it's one of those shows that had, like, a small, really hardcore fan base where people really liked it. And then in Japan, like, they released, like Blu-ray sale, and it was, like... I think like 7,000 people bought it. Like it was a terrible number. It flopped so hard.
It flip-flopped?
It flip-flopped.
Okay.
It was like embarrassing how badly it sold, and it sucks because the studio didn't go out of business. They're still doing things. I think it's Studio 3 Hertz.
I don't know.
But it's like it was this brand new project. It was like a passion project. You can tell there was a lot of like directorial oversight. I don't know who directed it or anything, but it just failed so hard, and it sucks because I hate all this like light novel and manga inspired anime, and we need more like new idea, fresh. Yeah. And it was just a bad step.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but people generally like it. Like the most people talk about it, they have very good impressions of it. I feel like I'm kind of a minority where I really didn't like the ending.
Do you want to ramp up the ending now?
Kind of. I think I want to just talk about the show in general. So there's like minor spoilers here, but I won't go like super in depth.
Not yet.
They start to like they keep teasing like this other character that's like Cocona's mom, but she's like the super like she's super like powers, like she creates like the whole pure illusion thing. But so she becomes a character, and stuff with her is really good because it's like Cocona and her mom have like a whole dynamic, and Papika actually like loved Cocona's mom, and that's why Papika loves Cocona so much.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain, but
it's like Paprika, like an ancient being or something. Or
she's
an ancient being.
I forget exactly. There's something where like because of the nature of the weird reality bending shit, she like stopped aging. But she's not like it's not like she's supposed to be super old or anything.
Yeah.
But generally the problem is like it's just uneven, and like you have episodes like episode 3 where like the Mad Max one where it's just like balls to the wall action, like really creative visuals, really cool setting.
But yeah, episode 2 were kind of a slow episode.
I mean, I still really like episode 2. It's one of my favorites because it has really cool visuals, and like that was the bunny reveal, her bunny becoming like a big buff man is a fun like surprise, and they do some funny things with it. But I was telling Sam, there's a really cool episode where it's like a love letter to old Mecca, and I really like those, like, because it just goes through like all these really fun tropes in a fun way.
I would watch the Mecca one, like a good Mecca.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else we write about? You want to write about the ending?
No,
I'm kind of curious to hear what the ending is.
Alright, just for you.
Spoilers.
So it just kind of like ended in like a love conquers all sort of like
a bravery kind of thing.
Yeah, like they made Cocona's mom kind of like a bad guy, where she kind of like betrays everyone.
She's the leader of the KKK.
Yeah, it's hard. My details are really fuzzy. The ending just didn't really leave me with such a good thing. It just was kind of like Papika and Cocona love each other, and they hang out. And
Did they ever kiss?
Oh fuck, do they? Yeah, okay. One of the really cool episodes, Cocona gets trapped in a world. It's like just like the real world, but no one's there except there's like dozens of versions of Papika, and she's like every anime archetype you can imagine. So there's like the old, like the what do they call that? Like the young friend, the childhood friend. There's like the tsundere Papika. There's like the girly Papika. There's several boy versions of her.
Tomboy one.
Yeah. There's like older version. It's really cool. They go into like all this, and there's one scene where they like, I think it might be with a male Papika. She kisses her.
They're close enough, I guess.
Yeah. But it's like a really slow episode, and it's done really well. There's a really cool horror episode.
That's all you.
Yeah, I love me some horror. That was a fun one. It's just, it sucks because the show is like, it's not greater than its parts. Like, I would give people an episode guide. I think there are some episodes that are worth skipping. Yeah. Or some episodes that'll turn people off. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a cool show. I liked what it did, but the ending was just a little bit of a... Because they keep building all this like plot stuff up and like this organization stuff.
I got that by third one with like the whole like KKK organization.
Yeah, the guys with the pointy hats.
Yes.
And they don't really do much with it. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, it's not like I made the anime or anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me just say that I'm more impressed with other anime airing this year. Yeah. But it was good. I don't regret watching it or anything.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the third episode a lot. Yeah. So like I can't say I would like be not like excruciating painful like you made me watch Tokyo Mew Mew and shit.
Well, that was a show I didn't like at all either.
I think your choices are like excruciatingly painful, man. That's
because I'm the only one that'll bite the bullet and make us watch the real cat girl shit that no one else will.
Mm-hmm. Sure, tell yourself that.
I hope people understand that we hate most of the things that we watch.
We like Soul Eater.
Yeah, that was different.
We like Dragon Maid.
Yeah, that was different.
Everything was different. Everyone's like, you like it different. Why? Because it was good?
It's different because they're not magical girl shows about cats.
I mean, Soul Eater's more of a supernatural world with a girl who's a cat.
Yeah, but it's not a magical girl show. Like, it has that going for it.
It doesn't have to be a magical girl show to be
I know, but we tend to hate the magical girl cat shows because they tend to be aimed towards.
But also, like, you come pretty snobby to magical girl that you watch Monica.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, anything else I want to talk about before we get to the are they cute section?
No.
What do you think of bunny versions of them? And
I mean, it was cute, I guess. Like, I like their character design. We should do it.
I did
bunny
say
girls. Are they cute? You have to say funny though.
Fuck you. I say my way.
I like their character design so much that adding a bunny tail or a rabbit ears is like, sure, it's fine. It's nothing amazing.
Not like being like nose.
It didn't make me like it more. That's how I should say. It didn't make me have any sort of improvement on.
Didn't like make him like annoying, like more annoying, or make him less annoying.
It was literally just like, this is your costume for this episode. It's not gonna.
Not like them like licking. Like the only trait they got was like the gnawing on everything. So it wasn't like something they had like lick themselves or like hairballs or weird shit like that.
That would have been disgusting if they started licking themselves.
Or wearing stupidly oversized bells. Or like carrots or some shit.
We really have just created a nightmare for ourselves, having to watch all these cat girl shows. I just realized how much I hate everything you just said, and that this is literally the podcast.
I gotta say though, I still think the one we watched was Bruce Campbell and Ray and Ozzo is like amazing to watch no matter what.
What was that one? Tokyo Mute? No, Cat Planet Cuties.
Yeah, that one was still. I actually saw someone at a convention with a bag for that show. I can't believe someone actually had merchandise for that show.
A&W, bitch. That's where the A&W
I wish they had an A&W bag, but no, it's her on it. I'm like, why? Why do you own this man?
I wish we could.
Poor sad man.
I wish. Oh, it was a man too.
Of course it was. No girl don't watch that shit. Oh, we have to get a girl crack open an ice cold A&W root beer. I'm gonna like assume that she watched that show.
Hey, have you seen Cat Planet Cuties?
If I saw something like a Hawaiian shirt with like the aviators and the A&W, I would assume it's like a
Bruce Campbell cosplay.
Bruce is there a Burn Notice cosplay or
Cat Planet Cuties cosplay?
One of the two.
It's really one or the other.
One or the other. Doesn't matter.
So what did you think of them? You just like whatever.
It's fine. I like her design better as a Mad Max character.
Yeah, I agree. It was.
I'm a sucker for like the wasteland kind of look.
Even the mask. I thought the mask was really cool. It's like
it reminded of like a Painwheel's head. Like, stuff like that.
From Skullgirls.
Yeah, that reminded me a lot like that. But that's fine. Better than most.
Yeah.
Animal girls we see.
That's true. It's on the upper tiers, but that doesn't say much.
Didn't get obnoxious with it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. The tails were a little much. There's one part when they like did like an upskirt with her tail, and I was like, ew, this is gross.
But at least when the tail would pop out, the skirt would go up for like, I guess. But
it was that was, to be fair, done conservatively. Like it wasn't gross.
Yeah. So all right, and would you recommend Foot Flappers, Jim, as like one who's watched the show? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, it's one
I
of those.
You already talked about it earlier.
Yeah, I'd recommend it with a caveat. Like if you are really into like style over substance, like I hate saying that, but the show doesn't really do much with its characters besides the character relationships.
I get that feel from it too. Like from the first episode that I watched.
Like I really like the relationships the characters have, but all the side characters are like
there's some weird
nothing. There's not much
there.
The
weird organization they were a part of, like kind of seemed sort of in
doesn't really get developed.
Yeah.
Some of the characters get a little more development, but it's not as good as just like I want Papika and Cocona to love each other and kiss forever. I want them to be happy and have children, little bunny children, and they deserve each other forever.
Go to some strange world where one of them grows a penis. Go to a man's world.
Yeah. I just want to say that episode's great because like the girl who voiced Papika does like a different voice for every single character, like in the style of the trope. And then in the ending credits, it had like all the characters listed and just her same name over and over again.
Oh my god!
I thought that was awesome.
That's funny. So and I thought I recommended it for style results, and that's why I felt like the whole like action episode was like awesome, like the Mad Max episode I love.
If anything, just watch episode 3. It's called like Pure XXL or something.
Yeah, you don't really need to know much other than like one character showed up that's from like the school, but like
you can figure it out. It's just a cool episode to watch, like for the animation and the visuals.
I agree. All right.
So root beer talk.
No, shut up. Shut up. Making it a thing. No, I was talking.
It has literally been a thing for like the past 5.
No, you keep trying to make it a thing. I'm not making it a thing. Piss me off.
What flavor of root beer do you think Cocona would like the best?
Shut up,
Jim. Do you think she'd like an aged vanilla or?
Shut up, Jim. No, stop doing it. Fuck's sake, can we just go into what we're watching?
Oh, you had root beer earlier before the podcast.
Yes, I drank root beer.
Was it the regular root beer or was it flavored?
No, it's vanilla bark. It's fine.
So it's flavored. Okay.
Shut up, Jim. Stop making it a thing. I'm gonna drink a Dr. Thunder now.
No, don't you advertise the competition.
Dr. Thunder is the best.
No, I refuse.
Dr. Thunder.
I'm just gonna change this to the Dr. Thunder minute.
Dr. Thunder is great.
Well, here's the benefit, Sam. We have this root beer talk section. Once we get sponsored, it'll just become the sponsored section.
Well, whenever that happens, I'll do it. But until then,
we'll see you next week for the root beer talk.
No.
All right, moving on. So what have you watched this week? Not involving cat girls. Have you really liked?
Well, this for both of us, but we started watching Little Witch Academia. I'm like episode 8. I finished, but
yeah, I'm the same. I haven't gotten any further.
Very good. Base trigger. It's so good. Some of the recent episode I watched was like one of the most fun episodes I've watched in a while.
Is Akko's trapped in Susie World?
Susie World, yeah. Susie World's great.
Holy shit, that was one of the best episodes I've ever seen of a show.
Definitely watch it. If you haven't watched the OVAs, definitely watch them too. Good.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the OVAs, what are you doing with yourself? You clearly know what anime is. Watch Little Witch Academia. It's literally my favorite thing.
Base trigger.
I think it was at episode 4. I forget what episode it was, but it was when I was watching it. Because I waited until Netflix put it up because I'm a good boy. And episode 4, I was like, this is literally my top 10 shows already. Top 10 favorite shows of all time. And it's only episode 4. It is so fucking good. I cannot say how good it is enough.
And other than that, I've owned like the final 10 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist. I know I've been starting to answer the entire podcast, but I'm 10 episodes net left basically. And
been able to.
I'm on the final stretch. I'm fucking awesome. Where I left off was a really hype moment. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Did the blonde guy kill himself yet?
No.
Spoiler alert! Just kidding. I have no idea.
No, not yet. No, it's really awesome, really hype. I'm excited to see how it's gonna conclude. And other than that, I haven't really been doing much. I haven't really got anything on Steam.
You got me Mountain Blade.
I got you Mountain Blade, and you have not regretted it.
It's great. It's hilarious.
The faces.
The fucking Napoleonic War shooting.
Napoleonic War is this wonderful shooter, the most balanced shooter they have.
I love the idea of a shooter where you take one shot and you have to spend
stop and reload.
15 to 20 seconds reloading. It's so refreshing.
And other than that, nothing else for me. How about you? What have you done that's not related to cat, bunnies, or dragons?
I can't remember if I talked about it before. But I started watching.
I fucking hate the Crunchyroll girl.
Oh, sorry.
I want to see their face.
Oh, look at the Crunchyroll Tan. She's so cute.
No, I don't want to see any Crunchyroll girl.
That's the Crunchyroll mascot, though.
Let's talk about. What have you been reading, Jim? Before I punch you.
Oh, I was reading JoJo. JoJo's a good read. I finally got to part 8. If you listen to our other podcasts, you know we do a JoJo podcast. Check it out. We just did a Steel Ball Run. Is that a female Broly?
Yeah, that's Kale.
Kale. All right, no, I'll try.
I believe it's Kale. She's the female Broly of the Ultimate Universe.
So I started watching. There's a Trigger show called When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace, and it's actually I think one of their first shows.
I don't want to see Crunchyroll people
talking about it.
They do the stupid thumbnail faces, and I hate that.
Sound is gonna start for 1 second, and it's gonna blow
our
ears out. Okay, so are you happy now?
Oops. You edit that out?
No, I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I started watching a show done by Trigger, and I think it's their first show, actually, called When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace, and it is very unlike most Trigger shows in that it just looks like a generic anime style. It has very, sort of moe-esque style. Mm-hmm. I can't remember if I talked about this already, but it's kind of fun because it's set in a world where there's one kid who's, a big... They call it, Chinibyo, where he's, he wants to have superpowers and he imagined that he has superpowers and all his friends make fun of him for it. But then a few months later, everyone, including him in the club, develop superpowers. And they're so OP too. The one girl has just the world, but she can just stop time indefinitely. The one girl can just create life, pretty much. But his power is so lame. All he can do is light up a cold fire in his hand, so it can't even burn anything. So he's bummed because everyone else has cool powers except he can just light a fire in his hand. But I'm 4 episodes in. It's not for everyone. I don't think you'd like it very much because it doesn't really do what Trigger things do the best. And it's also based off a light novel, and you can tell it has
the name. Yeah,
it has a lot of light novel tropes. Yeah, the name especially. But it's kind of neat. It's a Trigger show, so there's going to be something interesting there. I don't know who the director is.
Base Trigger.
Yeah, Trigger is just great. Oh yeah, Trigger just announced they're doing 3 new shows, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Except one of them's with A1 Pictures, so...
Ooh, also, I beat Persona 5. Very good. I recommend it. Jim has it, so I can't say any more.
Yeah, I'm very close. I think we'll do a Persona 5 spoiler cast.
Probably.
Because I love it, and I can talk about it for 4 hours.
Yeah. Anything else you've been watching, playing, reading, what?
I just got a JoJo fighting game. That's fun.
All-Star Battle.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like it.
Very cool.
I love the animations and the whole all the references and the specials.
I love when the battle starts, it starts the 3D kind of look into it, but then it goes into 2D when you get closer to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was a really cool thing for it.
Yeah, it's neat. And the manga panels too. There's a lot of manga panels.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it. That's it.
That's it? Anything you want to just plug in our shit then?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we're at the end. Check us out on iTunes, the Nyancast. Check us out on YouTube, the Nyancast.
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud doesn't get updated.
No.
There's an email that so far no one has sent me. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that.
Hey, I got some junk mail.
So if you have suggestions for us, send us a line in any of those places. There's a Twitter too, but I don't really update it. I don't think anyone's there, so
fuck it.
Who cares? If you want us to do a show.
We will when there are people.
Yeah. I'm going to put an offer on the table. If you send us a show, first person to send us a recommendation for a show, we will do it no holds barred.
As long as we haven't watched it already.
Yeah, that's the one caveat. So pretty much if it's anything with cat girls that we haven't already covered.
Even one-off episodes, if you tell us what episode it is, we will.
Yeah, if you recommend an episode, that's perfect. If you say,
a weird transformation episode or whatever like that. Yeah.
In ReZero, this happens in this episode. Yeah,
please. And we're not going to do... We know Little Witch did one recently, so try not to do that one.
Yeah, we might just end up doing Little Witch next time because I love it and I want to talk about it so badly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess that's it. This is the end of the podcast.